Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're off and running from Ford Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Goff setting to throw. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Goff on 3rd. He puts everything behind this one. Brought in inside the 20. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Gibbs now from the gun. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pass complete to Gibbs. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm.
And in for the Detroit touchdown. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And the choice to leave the end zone going to cost him just a slight bit as he's out a little short of that 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Tracy once more. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Lock. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another 1st down at the 34. Oh, he loses the football. Going the other way, Lions have it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. He finds Laporta. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Goff on 1st and 10. Escapes the punt. Oh, he lost the football. And it's picked out by the Giants. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they got to be looking to one another, hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing his Lock. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Locked to throw it. He's gonna loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get it down to a single point. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. Gano ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Escapes out to the left. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Giants take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. A handoff to Tracy. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, it keeps that defense guessing.
Looking for the back that time. And now it's 3rd down. To throw, here's Locke. Into traffic, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Offense up to the line fast. He has it on the QB sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Gano ends the point after. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Gano ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. They send the tight end in motion. On 1st down, it's Goff. He's going deep. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's Goff. It's taken in by Williams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for the Lions.
First down throw from Goff. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Goff now, third and long. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th and 3, drive on the line. They'll go for it, Goff. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Finds Hyatt. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They're set up at the 35 now. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Giants working here. They're set up at the 35 now. This is ahead for about 5. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now. They go right back to Tracy. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. He tries to sneak it. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. Working quickly here. He's going to keep this one. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. Tracy. And he will take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants will add to their lead at the end of the half. Gano's point after is good. And the Giants double their lead to 14.
Lions 7. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He throws a bullet down. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, Goff. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh no, they get him yet again. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Giants make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Oh man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. They're going play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They go play action here. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here's Locke to the air. Neighbors with the catch. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. Brings it in at the 12. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That one scored as a massive 67-yard effort. And the Lions will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Goff. This is complete to Gibbs. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brian Burns coming up with the stop.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
St. Brown's got it, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
But it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Goff back to throw. Dump off caught by his back. Continuing to move past the 45. And he gets him around 6 there. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
You could see that screen develop as the linemen pull right out in front. Sets up a nice gain. Love to see a running back utilize the big man in front of him.
Throwing again, it's Goff. He's on the move. He had to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Goff. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. And he's a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before going out. They've got 1st down from the 31.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
St. Brown there to bring it in. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, Goff. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now Goff. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
That's called the quarterback's best friend, Kate. Gains like that on a screen aren't possible without everyone doing their job. One missed assignment is the difference between a big gain and being dropped for a loss.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Running for it, here's Gibbs. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the 1st. Gibbs. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Throwing is gone. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Jackson now to return it. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Lock. Trying for the deep ball. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Second and 10 now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. This, our last play of the quarter. Third and long for him here. Complete to Hayek. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. They'll throw it again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing it again here. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Trying the right side with Tracy. He breaks the tackle. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that's a New York touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Gano ready to send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. And they pick him off again! Adoree Jackson makes the play. And he takes this one back for the pick six. Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21.
Lions 14.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Go tonight. 14. Go, 12, go. What's that?
Goff trying again here after the pick. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's good for the Lions. and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Laporta with the grab. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Giants' 28-yard line.
5. We go. 76. 76.
Putting the tight end in motion. From the 28. He finds Laporta. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for the Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Super. Super 66. Super.
Tight end going in motion here. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
Hey, let's go. Go, grab that.
From the gun, Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
2nd and 15. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Desperation time here on 4th. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Giants take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Gets this to Slayton. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's 2nd and 5. On the move, headed right. Taken in by Bellinger. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Giants, well, they can probably just run away and hide. Play action on 1st down. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. 2nd down coming up. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And that brings up 4th and long. The Giants are set to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he drives it skyward, hoping to drop this near the goal line. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Lions will take over with a lot of field ahead of them. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
What? Super one. 17. 17.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Throw complete to Williams. Hits the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions get it back to a 14-point game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He finds Slayton. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throwing his lock. Catch is made down the right sideline. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Lock to throw it. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21. Gano ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, kill. Go. Value free. DC. Super one. We're good. Court out. 11.
Goff to the air now. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first.
And 3 at the 37-yard line.
Two. Value one.
2nd and 3. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Obama. 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 76. Hello. 76. Done.
Looking to throw. Goff. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And the Giants capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's Locke. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 30. And the Giants first down.
So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better